Hi everyone, it's Michelle Wolf here from MUVE Life, and I'm super excited because today I am showing you how to make my very favorite recipe from my dessert section, my peanut butter cups. You've got the peanut butter, you've got the chocolate, you combine it, and you've got a really delicious treat. So I know in the past I used to make these peanut butter cups when I was younger, but they were filled with icing sugar, peanut butter that's filled with different toxic crap, just really not very good ingredients. And now I have converted it and created a new recipe that's filled with real whole, nourishing ingredients. It's really simple, there's only a few ingredients in it, and I really think you're gonna like them. They're pretty delicious. So I'm going to be showing you today how simple they are to make them, and I would love if you could join me. Now, I also wanted to show you these Reese's peanut butter cups, which I'm sure many of you, if you are a fan of peanut butter and chocolate, have likely had these before. But the interesting thing is, when you go to the back and you look at the ingredients, that's when you see why I prefer to make my own foods, is because of the ingredients. So obviously milk chocolate, sugar, cocoa butter, milk ingredients, unsweetened chocolate, lactose, lecithin, polyglycerol, I don't even know what half of these things are, dextrose, and then at the bottom you've got TBHQ. Now TBHQ is something that they use as a preservative in a lot of different foods, packaged foods, to preserve them so that they have a longer shelf life. Now the interesting thing with this is that the TBHQ actually can cause tumors in rats, they have shown, which, I mean, thinking about humans, I'm wondering what it would do for us as well. And the other thing is vision disturbances, you've got liver enlargement, even paralysis has been known to be affected because of this. And it is in the foods that you're eating. And not only that, you're feeding them to your children. So next time you go to grab a chocolate bar or something off the shelf in a box, take a look at the ingredients and learn about what you're actually putting in your body, and you might want to think otherwise. So instead of eating these, I have created a really delicious peanut butter cup that I think all of you will enjoy, and I would love if you join me in the kitchen and I can show you how simple and easy it is to make my delicious peanut butter cups.
Today I'm going to be using my favorite dairy-free chocolate chips. They are 71% cacao, so less sugar and more real chocolate. I'm also going to be using an organic peanut butter, both smooth and crunchy today. I like to use organic when possible because nuts are so filled with pesticides. To start, you're going to need 1 cup of the chocolate chips and half a cup of, I use the smooth peanut butter. You're going to add that to a small saucepan, stir it around, and then you're going to put it on the stove and cook it on very low to medium, just so that it can get nice and melted without burning it. So make sure you keep stirring it the whole time while it is heating up. Once my chocolate is all melted and ready to go, I'm going to fill my 24 small muffin cups with these parchment-lined papers. Now it is time to fill all the cups with a layer of the chocolate. So I'm going to use approximately 1 teaspoon for each cup. You can put a little bit more if you'd like. Sometimes I'll actually weigh out the chocolate so that I evenly have enough for the bottom and the top, but otherwise about a teaspoon will do. Give them a little shake so that they're all even and put them in the freezer to harden. Next up, we have half a cup of peanut butter. Today I used crunchy, a 1/3 cup of almond flour, and half a teaspoon of liquid stevia. We're going to add all of these ingredients to a bowl and mix well. Now if you'd like to use something like maple syrup instead of stevia, that's just fine. I've found that about 2 tablespoons of maple syrup equals to the same amount for the taste. but because it's going to be more liquid, you may want to add a little bit more of the almond flour just so that it's not too sticky. Now I like to take the middle peanut butter and divide it into 24 little balls just so that it's really simple and easy and so that I know that it's even, and then I can easily place them on top of the first layer of chocolate that we have currently in the freezer, preparing for the next step. Now it's time to take that pan out of the freezer, give it a little test to make sure that they are already firm enough so that you can do the next step. Then place all those little peanut butter balls on top evenly. And once you have them all placed on top, then you're gonna spread them out with your fingers so that they are equally divided throughout the whole thing so that you get that nice layer of the chocolate, the peanut butter, and the chocolate on top. Just makes it look really cute. And now it's time to add the final layer of the chocolate on top. So again, you're gonna do about 1 teaspoon to cover the top. And if you have any extra, feel free to add a little bit more onto each of them. Again, you're going to kind of shake them around a little bit so that it gets even. Add a little more if necessary. And then it's time to put them in the freezer again so that they get nice and firm, so that you can eat them.
Okay guys, thank you so much for joining me while I made my peanut butter cups. I hope you all enjoyed and had a fun time with me, and perhaps maybe even some of you made the peanut butter cups along with me while I was making them. If not, give them a try. They're really delicious. So just wanted to show you how fun they are. I love that they have the little grooves on them, which is why I use that little parchment paper, little cup thingy to give it that little design. You don't have to use that if you don't want to, but I just think it gives it that extra special little effect. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy them, and I hope you join me again for my next visit on YouTube here. Please go down below and subscribe if you haven't yet already. Having subscribers is the way that I can continue to do this. So please subscribe, and also tell all of your friends about me, especially people who are obsessed with peanut butter and chocolate, because you know that they're going to want to make these too. And they are a much healthier option than your typical Reese's peanut butter cups that you find on the shelves. I also have a lot of the links down below to my website, my ebook, and just where you can find me on social media. Please join me anytime while I am creating, and I will see you all soon. Bye! So really good. So yummy. Yep. You're gonna want to make them.